Hello, my true crime lovelies. How are you? I've missed you. How have you been doing? I did a little clip of Donna Adelson earlier because I'm going to do another video of her, hopefully tonight, because we've got a hearing next week. So I want us to all be caught up. But this one is about Sarah. I thought I was going to be done with her this week because I'm waiting on some documents. But turns out everybody does not read. It used to be called the community tab. This one, it's now called the post tab. So I posted what was showing up on the Court of Appeals docket. And then today I was just like, let me just check the Orange County Clerk of Court. Clearly closed cases don't mean much. And there was a document there. But first, we're going to roll our intro so I don't forget. My littles. All right. Welcome. My name is Tanika. Thanks for clicking on Tanika's 2 cents. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Okay, let's get into it. So we have got little Miss Sarah. Oh, and I want to say, you guys mentioned in one of the videos, I think it was the one where Bankowitz was in, and the court TV, they had George on the screen, because that is why we're here, right? Sarah makes a lot of noise. She's a squeaky wheel, so she gets the oil, but that is not the reason why we're all here. So I just want to say heard. All right, let us get into this. There's George. Rest in peace, my friend. Rest in peace. His birthday is next week. He was born on the 13th of February. He was his mother's Valentine's Day gift. So yeah, I like this. Thank you guys for the suggestion. It's totally appropriate, and I should have thought about it earlier, quite honestly. But you know what? We're here. We're going to move forward. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the 6th District Court of Appeal, because we know there is no 9th District Court of Appeal. 6th District is the highest, or is the last number, I guess. And fun fact, oh, actually, I should have pulled this up. Oh, it's in the correct court. We found it. But I'm going to show you this really fast before we get into it, or at least I'll read it. I don't want to keep switching. So that we're all clear. The legislature proposed Bill HB 7027 based on the committee's recommendation, which was then passed and signed by Governor Ron DeSantis in June of 2022, creating the 6th District Court of Appeal, the first new appellate court since 1979. So it's the only one in the 22 or now 25 years of this century. So that just to me makes it even harder to mix it up. Like, girl, it's brand new. If anything, I would expect you to not know it existed, that there were only 5, and then we went all the way to 9. But we got it all together. Miss Margaret is good. The court clerk is good. Owens is good. Okay, so here we have, it is classification. This is her case number in case anybody wants to hop on there and track it, because that's one way of searching in addition to her name. But anyway, notice of appeal, final, circuit, criminal, judgment, and sentence. The docket date was February 3rd, which I believe was like Monday, earlier this week. And originating court is the circuit court for the 9th Judicial Circuit in Orange County. And it's open. But look at this. It still says James Sullivan Owens. Where is Josh? Joshua Adams. Where are you? Say something. Do something. And then state of Florida is the appellee. Sarah is the appellant. It's the Criminal Appeals DAB, which I think is like District or something Appeal Board. Departmental Appeals Board. There's paperwork here, but we can't see it. So this is what they filed. The fees were satisfied, right? Okay, because all of this was sent over on the 3rd, I guess, or they posted it on the 3rd. Maybe they got it the day before, but probably they got it. I'm rambling. So the determination of indigency, which was filed on the 2nd, and then I think it was filed again in the Orange County clerk's office after the attorney was appointed. But either way, it was first filed on the 2nd of December, the day of her sentencing. And then the notice of appeal was received. We've gone over that. The fee was satisfied. So it's satisfied based on the fact that she is indigent. And then the acknowledgement letter. So I really want to see that because I'm like, is that an acknowledgement letter to Sarah that has been received? Or it goes to James Owens, whose website is down? It can't go to Josh because nobody knows where he is. Nobody knows where he is. Okay, there we go. Then we have this. It's official. Oh, this is the acknowledgement. But this was on the Orange County clerk's website. So they sent this to the district court. Or I'm sorry, to the circuit court. I'm seeing district court, so that's why I read it. So here we have it, the official seal of the District Court of Appeal, Sat Sitio C. Reste, Latin, I'm sure, 6th District, acknowledgement of new case, February 3rd, Sarah Boone appellant, State of Florida appellee, 6th District Court of Appeals number, and then it starts with 6D, and that's the number, 2025, that's the year, and then the case number. They've had like 206 cases filed, and this was on February 3rd. That is crazy. God bless them. So they're busy, and it is going to be a while. So 6th District Court of Appeal has received a case initiation document reflecting a filing date of December 18th, 2024. I'm glad they put that in there because I called you and you guys told me you didn't have it, but that's a whole other thing. Everybody got it all the way together. The county of origin is Orange County, lower tribunal case number provided 2020, and the rest of it, filing fee waived. Notice of appeal, final. Circuit criminal, and it's final because the case has been resolved, right? Sometimes they file appeals like in the middle. Remember in Daryl Brooks' trial where Judge Darrow said, well, you can file I can't remember what the name of the appeal is. He never did. He was about what was it? Subject matter jurisdiction. He kept going on and on about. And she said, you could file whatever that appeal is that you filed during the trial. And he never did, obviously. So this is, it's already concluded. I think the other ones have more urgency when the trial is ongoing or they need that decision to be made prior to trial. That is my interpretation of it. I mean, that would just make sense from a time management perspective, right? Okay, 6th District Court of Appeals case found at the top of this letter must be utilized on all pleadings and correspondence filed in this case. So now what happens if Sarah doesn't have it and she starts writing letters? That means we won't get to see. Well, we're not going to get to see it anyway. If there's a legal way for me to see these documents, I will figure it out and we will see it. If there's not, there's no point in talking about it. Moreover, all pleadings signed by an attorney must include the attorney's Florida bar number. So don't let it expire again, Owens, because you're on the hook until we find Josh or his suitable replacement. Please review and comply with any handouts enclosed with this acknowledgement. And then the criminal appeals departmental appeals board department. Yeah. And the attorney general. So there we go. That it's quick, it's sweet, it's short. The appeal is on and popping. So we're still looking for an appellate attorney. I've put some notes out so we can talk about it. Like, is there any sort of are there toll gates? Like, does this attorney have until the end? I mean, she's not going anywhere, obviously, but I think like once it's all buttoned up, it'll be better for George's parents. Do you know? Like where it's, I don't know. I've said it before. My brother was murdered, and the whole thing of like, there's a lot of appeals. It's just messy, and every time the district attorney is contacting you. I don't know how it works with the. For us, it was the district attorney, I should say. That was in California, in Central California. So yeah. I don't want to make any declarative statements about other states that I have no experience in. I just know it can drag on. I think ours was it was 2 years. I think it was 2 years. So he was murdered in 2001. We didn't have the trial till 2007. So that alone was long. And mind you, my sister and I had kidney surgery in 2006. So that was crazy. And my mom's sister died the month before, and she thought it was a bad omen and we shouldn't have the surgery, but we're fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. let's put it to rest for them. And also, I got a lot of comments of like, she's not going to get an appeal. So not getting an appeal, like she has a constitutional right to an appeal. Even if there's an appeal granted to review it, it doesn't mean she's going to win. What I was saying is I would like the appellate court, the 3 judges, to affirm what Judge Cranick did so that it can become case law. And then going forward, someone was like, it might not be someone changing lawyers like they're eating M&Ms, which I love. Are they chocolate or peanut? But just in case there is, in case someone saw all this foolishness and chicanery and thought, that's the way to go, even though she got life. You know what I mean? Like, let's just make it once and for all and like not have to discuss it anymore. That's what I was saying. She can have an appeal. The appeal can go forward. I think it'll at least get to oral arguments. I'll just say that. I think it'll get to oral arguments. I think they'll want to like weigh in on it. My 2 cents. Hence the name of the channel. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna hold you. Let me know what you think. It's official. Sarah can cool her jets. You know? Toodles.